Hello my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark Interloper in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here inside the Mountaineers Hut at Timberwolf Mountain. After our exploration to the top of Timberwolf Mountain, we were able to explore the plane wreck up there, made our way down, and gathered a bunch of loot. Since our last episode, before I started recording, I did do a little bit of work. I'll show you what I did really quick. I repaired a lot of our clothing, such as our rabbit skin hat and mittens. I also repaired some additional clothing. I crafted one of the arrows using our tools right here. I also walked around and grabbed a few sticks lying about, harvested some torches, kind of the boring stuff. I also broke down 2 of our crates, so we have a little bit extra reclaimed wood over here. As you can see, I am thirsty, and we only have a little bit of water. So I was hoping that the sun might come out. We might be able to get a free fire. It's not looking so good, though. We might have to just bite the bullet and use a match, get the fire started. Now, tragically, as I was repairing some of our items, our sewing kit is down to 5% condition, and the one next to it is 3%. So there's not a whole lot more repairing or crafting we can do with the sewing kit. However, I might actually use the tools and craft an arrow. I think the first thing we need to do is maybe get a fire started. We can get some water cooking. I do want to do some exploration today. I'd like to check out some of the other metal containers that have loot around the map. I might break down one of these pry bars and get our saw fixed up. I'm going to try one last time, see if we can get some sunlight. Don't think we have enough sunlight for a free fire. No, we don't. Okay, so let's just grab some meat. Yeah, I'll get some meat. We'll do some water and meat at the same time. Get a fire started. So mostly I just have sticks. We do have some cedar in the little lockbox next to me, but we're probably going to try to use that to fix the hole in the roof. Possibly before we leave even. Might be kind of nice to have this place fixed up. We can leave it in good condition. Okay, let's get a torch out. We're going to use a match. And we'll get a fire started. We are pretty low on water. I kind of wish I'd brought some water down from the plane wreck. So we did leave a lot of water up there. Probably like 15 liters or more of water. But it's out of reach right now. So we got to think about making our own water. We can put our torch out. Let's add all these sticks. Okay. We're going to use the big pot, go for 2 liters, and then here we'll just drag some meat onto the burner. Get that cooking. Okay, so we have at least an hour. So we can focus on getting some repair work done here. Got an 89% condition pry bar. So we're going to actually harvest that and get 2 pieces of scrap metal. Then that's going to let us get our hacksaw repaired. "45 minutes. We are taking a little bit of damage from the thirst. Let's check on our water situation here. Okay, meat is done. Water's done as well. Nice. Let's do another... we'll do 1.5 liters. Should be just about right there. And I might want to head out. Says good travel time. Just barely cold out here. Let's do one more repair on the hacksaw. Gonna take 45 minutes. And we failed, which means we lost our scrap metal. It's unlucky, unfortunate, but it does happen. I think we are back up to 9 arrows now, and we have a brand new bow. So I think once this is done, we'll head out. So I've got 1.5 liters of water on the fire. I guess we can get a drink. And I could drop some tea by the fire as well. Get that heated up while we're waiting. Okay, nice. Let's just wiggle those a little bit so they don't burn. 15 minutes till ready. Okay. How much firewood do we have? So we got the 3 pieces of coal. I'm going to drop most of these other sticks here. Oh, you know what? We might be able to leave the fire going and have some meat cooking. I might go for that. I just don't want to burn it. I kind of have a bad luck with that. I leave meat cooking and the fire just goes forever sometimes, especially if I'm traveling outside. Kind of has that effect. But we have so much meat, I think I might actually go for it, guys. Make sure we have some big pieces. Okay, the cooked meat's gonna go over here. Maybe right there. Okay, 2 minutes till ready. Let's drop the raw meat. 7 minutes remaining. Okay, let's pass some time here. This time I'm going to try just putting a little bit of fuel on. So we got 37 minutes on the fire. Maybe I'll add 1 more stick. Okay, hopefully that will not burn. I think we're ready to go. I'm going to drop the sticks we don't need here. I'll take 6 sticks. Let's put a tea in our thermos. Okay, we just need to light a torch.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we'll drop our smelly meat over here. And I think we're ready to go. Let's say goodbye. Save our progress. We're going to head out. Do some exploring. Temperature's not bad at all. Don't feel like I need to drink a tea. But we do have that. We got 2 teas. We got 1 in our inventory and 1 in the thermos. Okay, so my plan is go over to the bear cave. And I could either drop down and try to explore and find the bunker. Or we could just check out the metal containers tonight. Don't have a lot of hope for the Prepper's Cache bunker. Seems like whenever we go there, there's almost no loot. Or no loot, pretty much. But I think one of these times we might actually get lucky. Find some good loot. Maybe I'll go to the bunker. Then we can kind of loop around, hit the metal containers. There are 2 metal containers that I would really like to check out. It's going to be one down in the Echo Ravine. I think that's what it's called. And then that will leave us to a cave. That should take us to the next set of metal containers. So let's see if we can find this bunker. Could potentially come across a moose at the same time. It's almost no wind right now. Seems to be working out pretty well. It's likely to be wolves in this area. I can see a couple wolves right now. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna go to the bear cave. Bear cave is where? Over here? I think it's over here. So we got Timberwolves here at Timberwolf Mountain. Surprise, surprise. Okay, I think this is the bear cave. Get a fire started here. Okay. This will allow us to, we can decide here. We're going to throw some torches or take shots at them. I actually wouldn't mind killing them. I'm afraid they'd run off with my arrows.
Perfect.
Ooh, guys, I don't have very many torches. There's not a lot of fuel on the fire here. But they take off as soon as I aim. They're pretty smart little buggers, aren't they? Got one. You know what? I think we can crouch, can't we? Yeah, crouching might help. I don't know. See how close they get. Alright, come on, wolves. What's the plan here? I think they're just going to get too scared.
So I can't be far behind.
The problem is, guys, they're going to attack me again. Got one. Broke off the attack. Okay, we got our arrow back.
My fingers feel numb.
Problem is, I don't have very much fuel. Oh boy, how do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and drink the tea. It's probably cold. Yeah, that one's cold, but we do have the one in our thermos. Let's drop these, actually. Let's get these other ones hot. Got this torch. Okay, I think I'm still going to make a run for it. To the Prepper's Cache bunker. Sun is going down, though. And I've actually never been to this location, so... we might end up spending the night in the cave at the other end, down there. Let's see. We'll drop these. These hot. Okay, those are warming up. Let's drink a birch bark tea, I guess. Don't really need the healing benefit, though. We'll drink a rosehip. That's it. We'll drink a rosehip tea. I don't put the birch bark tea in the thermos. I'm not exactly likely to drink those. Okay, let's grab this. Take a torch. So we're likely to come across another wolf with our arrow stuck in it. But we can worry about that later. For now, I just want to try to get across the map. We'll get to at least to the cave. And possibly up to the bunker. I'm starting to wish I had brought more sticks with me. Crazy Timberwolves. I think they thought I was an easy target. Do I look like an easy target? Is it that obvious? So they should leave me alone. Yeah, I think they're still scared of me. Making our way across the map. Really just depends on what the weather decides to do, I suppose. We'll grab a feather while we're here. Okay. Getting a little bit cold. Let's get a new torch. Okay, now, cave is over here. Right there, there's a cave. So if we have to, we can sleep in there. I think this might get us where we need to go, though. I'm going to head up here, as long as the weather's good. I'll try going up this way. We're looking for a tree that has fallen to create a bridge. A little bit of a shelter there. Oh, I hear some ptarmigan. They may have already flown away. I forgot we can crouch now. Okay, it sounds like they're up that way. We can crouch and attack with the bow now. It's kind of nice. But I'm not going to mess with the ptarmigan right now. I'm going to try to find this fallen log. Might get a sprain here. So night is falling. Anything could happen at this point. Weather could change. Could be an Aurora. Oh, we got a dead deer. I'm going to grab the stick. I think... Is this where the log is? I see a log. I think this is where we want to go. So down below us is Echo Ravine. Leads into Ash Canyon. I'm curious what the Prepper's Cache has for us, assuming I can find it. Okay, so we are cold.
Freezing.
We have to go this way? I think we have to go this way. Then we're going to walk along the ridge. Yeah, I think this is the right path. It's getting dark. Well, guys, if this is not the right path, we might be in trouble. But I think this is it. Probably gonna get a sprain here. You know, I'm gonna rest my legs. See if we can get to this. Kind of rest our legs for a second. I do believe it's up here somewhere. Oh, that's steep. Okay. Nice. Oh, guys, we made it. Here it is. Let's get inside. Nice. Okay, Prepper's abandoned cache. Definitely looks abandoned. Not seeing much here. Could break that down for metal in the morning, I suppose. Okay, well, do we need to make water tonight? I think we have enough water, right? Got 2.5 liters. We might just eat some of our supplies we have here. Let our fire go out. Actually, you know what? We do have, we got some energy. I probably should have picked up that book on fishing before we left. Would have been nice. Gosh, guys, I don't know if you can hear that, but outside my window, it is a thunderstorm. Serious heavy thunderstorm going on. Feels like the house might wash away. Alright, I'm going to... might get a fire started. So I hate to let this torch go out. Let's make a fire. Maybe right here. Got a nice protected spot. Be nice if there was some ptarmigan right by us.
Come on, little fire.
But I think even just getting some water ready for tomorrow would be good. So we've got some exploring to do. Okay, let's place our can down.
I hate being cold because I really do.
We'll do 2 liters. Yeah, we should be all right for 2 liters. If I add a little bit more fuel, we might actually be warm. Have to see what the temperature is doing here. Feels like 0, so we're not warm, we're not cold. If I add 1 more stick, now it's warming up. Okay, nice. Down to 2 sticks. I'm gonna have a quick look around. Let's use a torch. Actually, I'm gonna harvest this. Looks like I've got a couple torches we can harvest. So we'll have to check how many fire-hardened arrows we have. Oh, you know, we should have been using our 18% bow. I think we've been using our brand new bow on those Timberwolves. But I need to intentionally try to switch to this one. That way we can wear that one out, it can break, and then I don't have to carry it. Okay, so we're down to 1 torch. Let's cook some mushrooms. Oh, I was going to transfer stuff out of our thermos. May as well drop all the tea. Don't know why. We don't really need it tonight, but it's not going to hurt anything. I'm going to do a little bit more water just to give me some time to craft some roast hips or mushrooms. Keeping an eye. I'm watching the moon rise there. Keeping an eye on that. Let's do one more round of mushrooms. Okay, water's done. Let's do some roast hips. Anything else we want to cook? We're probably good. I have a feeling we're going to be eating some canned food tonight, so I may as well drop some of the canned food. Drop the pork and beans and some tomato soup. Let's get those heated up. Yeah, I do need to get some torches for tomorrow. That's a good torch right there. Unfortunately, that's going to make it start taking cold damage. There we go. Okay. Water is done. So that's going to bring us up to a total of 5 liters. It's probably enough. Let's do half a liter while we grab some torches. We're going to pull all the torches out of this until the fire goes out. Let's go ahead and eat those. Okay, 52 minutes on the fire. I do kind of want to look over the edge here, just to see if I can get a little bit more firewood. I don't even know what's in this area, so I probably shouldn't wander off too far. Yeah, it doesn't look hospitable. Kind of surprised there's no sticks on the ground. Yeah, I don't want to wander too far. No sticks. Ooh. Oh, it's the Cairn stones. Okay. Those are well hidden. And I don't... Okay, I see a wolf down there. I don't exactly know where that leads. I can't remember. Can't remember where that goes. Okay, water's done. Do love myself a good thunderstorm. Okay, let's get to bed. Could break that down for wood and that for metal, maybe in the morning. Yeah, I think we're ready to go to bed. We're going to put out our torch. Let's get a drink. And we're going to sleep for 10 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. We have scurvy risk. Boy, that just never goes away, does it?
Man, I could use a drink.
All right, I want to see what the day looks like today. Maybe we'll get a free fire. Ooh. Okay, no sunlight. Let's go back inside. Okay, want to harvest this metal. Maybe in the meantime we'll get a fire, free fire outside. Let's get a drink. Still pretty early. 15 minutes. How about this metal shelf? Oh wow, 2 hours 15 minutes, but it does give us 6 pieces. How's our food situation? We got some chips, some candy bars, granola bars, salty crackers, and of course we do have our cattails. I might actually go for it. Having that extra metal back at the Mountaineers Hut would be nice. Let's try it. 2 hours 15 minutes. Okay, nice.
I'm starving.
All right, as far as food goes, we could eat, should we eat the candy bar, granola bar? Maybe some potato chips. And a couple cattail stalks. All right, let's get a drink. Let's do some exploring. See what the day looks like. Oh, you know what? Can I break this down? An hour and 57 minutes. We need to make some more torches. What was in here? A crate? 10 minutes. Let's use our hand. 15 minutes by hand. An hour, 57 minutes. Okay. It does give us a nice chunk of wood, though. 6 pieces of wood. I'm going to go for it. All right. Let's see what the day looks like now. Ooh, beautiful. You know what? I'm going to hurry, get a fire. Get a free fire. Then I can load this up with wood. I can hear crows. Maybe we should go see what those crows are going on about. Might be a deer. I need to see how many torches we have. Okay, I'm going to drop some tea. back up to full health again. Ooh, got a little bit of lag there. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. Okay. I wonder if we can drop down into Echo Ravine from here. That's actually where we need to be to get the metal containers. Okay, how many torches do we have? Sort by condition. We've got a few, actually. 4? Looks like we have 4 decent torches. Okay, let's drink a rosehip tea here in just a minute. Put the rest of these, put the rest of those in our thermos. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I'm wondering if we can get down there. Maybe I'll come over this way. Oh, you know what? Oh, shoot. That scared me, too. Maybe if we go back this other way, we can drop down and around. Great. Didn't want to get a sprain this morning. Okay, I see wolves down there. I think that's where we want to go, actually. We go up and over. Okay, I don't want to let this torch go out. We might be able to get down there, guys. Bit of a drop off, isn't it? That looks pretty good right there, actually. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay, I think we made it. Yeah, there's a cave right there. Okay, I know where we are. Oh, we got some rabbits, too? Wait a minute. Maybe I don't know where we are. Let's see what's in this cave. I might want to get that rabbit. Okay, I've got some cedar wood. What is this?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Polaroid. Okay. I think that's the summit. Another Polaroid. Some other location. Alright, well, we are warming up nicely in here. Let's see if we can get that rabbit. Got multiple rabbits. Ooh, and ptarmigan. That's unusual. Wow, guys. We could possibly get a huge amount of food here. Might want to make a fire here, actually. I don't want our torch to go out. I'm going to back away. Let's go somewhere protected. Ooh, how about that cave? We'll just do the cave. Make a fire in the cave. That way if the weather changes, we'll still have a protected fire. on, little fire.
Perfect.
Okay, I've got a few sticks and reclaimed wood. I may as well put the water on. Okay. Let's equip this. Oh, I got a sprain. That's right. Okay, we're gonna patch up our sprained wrist. Use the low quality bow. I can't wait to try out crouching. While we try to get these rabbits and the ptarmigan. Should be able to get really close. Ooh, do we miss? Oh my gosh. And he moves. Okay. Well, I might need to go get those arrows. Little rabbit. Is a lot easier crouching for sure. Oh, but he's still bulletproof. That rabbit ran and scared all the birds away. Oh no, I didn't know he could do that. That's not fair. Well, little rabbit, I'm not real happy about that. You broke my arrow and you made all the ptarmigan run away. So guess what? I'm gonna shoot you. It's gonna be our dinner for tonight. Alright, hold still. There we go. And he broke that one.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so I wonder if we head that way, if that will take us into the Echo Ravine. Anyway, we are hungry and thirsty, so let's get some breakfast. Very, very late breakfast. I guess that's not really breakfast. We've done a lot of work today already. We'll just harvest him by hand. There we go. Got a little bit of meat there. Okay, I'm gonna harvest some of these. Let's make sure we have plenty of good quality torches before we leave. We're gonna be heading into a cave. Get a little morsel of meat there.
This path is getting kind of heavy.
12 minutes by hand. Sure, we can do that. Looks like we're thirsty. I probably should get a drink here. Okay, water is done. Guess that's it. Okay. I might want to...
So dry.
I might want to get the hides off of these guys, because I ended up using the other 2 rabbit hides back at the Mountaineers Hut. Yeah, I think I might grab the hides on these guys. Okay, I'm going to drop some of these extra cans that we don't need. Sort alphabetically, so we don't need that one or that one. Just leave these for the future.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, let's drop some tea. Let's make sure we're nice and warm before we leave. Okay, I think we're just about ready to go. I might take these guys with me. As long as we don't have wind. Ooh, there's a little bit of wind, though. How long does it take to harvest the hide? 28 minutes? I mean, I guess I could put some more wood on the fire. $43 minutes. This might work. Let's do this. We'll get 1 hide. Okay, I'm gonna drink a reishi tea. It's not quite the feast I was hoping for with all those ptarmigan. But we did at least get a little bit of nutrients, a little bit of satiation. Grab a couple torches and then we're going to head out. Okay. A little bit of fog coming in. I'm going to see what's over here. Can we get to Echo Ravine? We've got tracks. It's like we're following a wolf. Alright, I think once we get to this hill, we'll have a view of what's down here. I can hear some crows. Crows in the distance. Alright, what's over this ridge? Whoa. I think this is where we want to go. Oh, is this where the deer is? Oh, you know what, guys? I do know where we are now. This is where that deer is dead by the cave. So this will take us to Echo Ravine. Probably get a sprain here, though. Of course, we do get a sprain in the process. There's the deer right there.
It's a bit. I'll make it.
Yeah, this is it. pretty steep drop off, though.
That smarts a bit.
This is where we want to go. Just need to make sure the torch doesn't go out. You know, I'm going to get a new torch right here. So we can be walking into a bear. And there are wolves down here. But otherwise, this looks pretty good.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Okay, might get another sprain here. There we go. Okay, is there any meat on this deer? Did we already harvest this guy?
Ow!
You know what? We could possibly attract a bear here. Can I get up this? Don't see the bear. Sun is setting. I think I'm going to leave the deer alone. Take advantage of this still, calm weather.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Could possibly just shoot a wolf.
Ow!
Shipping containers are going to be up ahead. Or the, I guess the airline containers. I can see a wolf already.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Chasm Cave.
Feels like night is coming.
Night is coming.
That smarts a bit.
Grab the cedar. We're going to go say hello to the wolves.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
There's the wolf. Okay. I might take a shot at this guy.
Ow!
Or we could just scare him. I don't know. Might just scare him. There's likely to be a rabbit up that way. We could just scare him off. Got a pretty good echo down here. There's got to be more wolves down here. Be surprised if there's only one. Okay, let's check out this container. This is what we came for.
I think I can use this.
Okay. A little bit of cloth and leather. Not great. Okay, we're gonna leave the wolf. We'll head up this way. So we got a cave we can spend the night in, and that's gonna lead us to another cargo container. We might also get some coal. Looks like that rope was the easy way down. You know, I think rabbits are the secret villain of this game. What other animal is bulletproof and scares away the birds, so I can't get some dinner. Okay, I'm hoping there's a rabbit up here. If not, I do think, also I think there might be a deer carcass. A little bit higher up. But let's see what we have here. Any rabbits? Oh, yep, we got a rabbit. Okay, we're going to drop our torch. Sort by condition. There's our torch. We'll use our low quality bow. I mean, probably could just use a rock now that we're leveled up. Archery is leveled up. I'm tired. Can't really run right now. Okay, is there more than one rabbit? I want to see if there's a deer carcass. Got plenty of firewood, so I may as well make a fire. Don't see any crows. There it is. Okay, good. Starting to worry for a minute there. Let's make a fire here. Drop our rabbit. Ooh, I guess we could make one right here. You know, I guess we could attract the wolf. Get a little bit extra meat. Maybe I'll try to do that.
Come on, little fire. Oh yeah.
Okay, I've got some reclaimed wood. Got some sticks. 20 sticks. Gonna take 16 minutes. Yeah, let's get this meat. Ooh, got an Aurora. Okay, I'm not gonna try to attract the wolves. Don't want to attract attention. Alright, we are going to seek shelter in the cave behind us. Let's use our hacksaw. Okay, I wonder if this Aurora triggered because we saw that laptop in that cave with the dead guy. Because I think we can read that laptop. But I'm not going to mess with it. 8 minutes. Got a little bit of fat. I mean, I guess we could eat the fat. We do have, got a mushroom, don't we? Don't we have mushrooms?
That's quite a bit.
Drop these. Okay, we've got a little bit of time. I never did craft the old man's beard wound dressing. Yeah, let's do that. It's gonna take, I don't know how much time. It doesn't show up right here. Might be a little buggy. Oh, you know, I should probably get the deer hide off of that deer while we're here. Let's cook. Actually, I'm going to do some water. Okay, we're nice and full. That's good. Let's see how long it takes to get the hide. 28 minutes by hand. Okay, water is done. We got the hide. Should we get a gut off of this too? Don't really need it. I do want to cook some mushrooms. Okay. Okay, 4 minutes till ready. I'm going to eat this fat. Well, I guess I didn't really need to.
No, stomach.
I wasn't hungry.
It hurts.
That's okay. I wasn't thinking there, guys. I was thinking I was hungry a minute ago, but now I'm full, so kind of a waste doing that, but also kind of fun. Yeah, so we can just go to sleep now. Get some torches. Tea is done. We're gonna go sleep in the cave. We don't need to heal at all, really. Yeah, so I did that out of order, obviously. It's kind of a waste, but that's okay. And is that it? Okay. Really, I should probably drop this meat. Let's drop it right here. Ooh, kind of want the rabbit though, the hide. I'll leave the meat for tomorrow, but I want to take the hide in the cave.
I need some first aid soon. It's a bit. I'll make it.
Let's race against the wolves. If we need to, we can go up the tree there. And we made it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
A little bit of excitement there. Okay. Made it into the cave. We got some exploring to do in the morning, but we probably need to sleep tonight. Before I go to sleep, first of all, I do need to drop the deer hide we already have, and the rabbit hide. And then we can put out our torch. Get a drink. Oh yeah, we gotta drink the herbal tea. That's right. The reishi tea. Food poisoning. There we go. treated. And now we're going to harvest the rabbit. 1 hide coming up. Take a little bit of damage, maybe. Yeah, we're taking a little bit. Just because we're so tired and we got the food poisoning. Okay, now we can drop that. Let's get a drink. And if I can find our bed, we're going to sleep for 10 hours. Heal up. I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. We've healed our food poisoning. We survived 83 days. Let's get a drink. Let's get our lantern out so we can see. Whoops. No, I don't want to sleep. I do want to light my lantern. Let's pick up our bedroll. Okay. I might take a peek outside. See if we can get a free fire lit today.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We actually probably could get a free fire. Be very happy to take a free fire. So we got some exploration to do through the cave system.
Come on, little fire.
All right. I'm just gonna light a torch. We'll use, guess this torch is all right. Okay, I'm gonna drop, got a lot of weight right now. Drop all this. I just want to head up and get this meat that we dropped. I'm not gonna mess with the fat. We do have a cold steak we can gnaw on. A little bit of calories, not much. Okay, so in those containers we got some cloth and some leather. Alright, let's go inside. I do want to take this water. If you guys remember, we were very low on water at the Mountaineers Hut. So I believe this loops around. Not sure though. It's been a while since I've been in this cave. Okay, I think it does loop. Boy, this coal is going to be a great resource too. We were so low on coal. So there's the exit. Okay, just make sure there's no more coal. Looks like we didn't pass any coal. All right. Head up this way. So this has been pretty eventful. We were able to check out the prepper's cache. Found out nothing is there. I think that is where we came from. So we're going to go this way. We have a long way to go upwards.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
This should lead us way up on the side of the mountain. Now, I'm hoping that the wind is still really good like it was when we came in this cave. That will allow us to head up even further up the side of the mountain so we can get to the other cargo containers. I'm actually surprised there's not more coal. Be nice to be able to pick all that coal up. Okay. How many rocks do I have? 2? Okay, that's probably good enough. For now. I prefer to have 3, but we are traveling pretty heavy at the moment. Next time I make a fire, I'm going to figure out our weight situation and drop some items we probably don't need. Got a book.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Spray paint. Some antibiotics. Could have used those last night. Okay, what is over here?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
So is that where we came from? Yes, that is where we came from. We're going to go this way. Since we're going to be backtracking past this cave exit, I'll probably drop the rabbit hides and the deer hide. And a lot of the water as we head up to the other cargo containers. We got a few pieces of coal. Maybe about 4. Could have been better, could have been worse. Okay, I'm going to drop the hides here. And we can drop that metal too. That's also kind of heavy. Get a little bit of a drink. Then I'm going to drop the rest of the water.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. I should probably drop some of our torches. We don't have a lot of torches, I guess. Yeah, I'll hang on to what we have here. Okay, let's go. Ooh, beautiful day. Nice. I'm going to head back in just to save our progress. Man, this is perfect. Okay, we're going to head up the side of the mountain here. I wonder if there's any loot on top of that mountain. A little hill right there. Probably not on this difficulty, but potentially on some of the other difficulties. There might be a dead body up there or something. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for the bear. I don't really know if he can come down here. What is that? Oh, it's a deer. Okay. Took me a second. Oh, hello, rabbit. There's supposed to be some cargo containers right here, I think. We got 2 deer. Is there another cargo container up here? I kind of doubt it. But I'm going to look. Grab the cattails. Make it worth our while. There's a lot of cattails. Easy calories. Okay. You know what, guys? I think there's a cave here that leads to Blackrock. If I'm not mistaken. Don't want to go there right now. But, you know, we could check it out. Is that this cave? It might be this cave right here. Yeah, I think we missed out on the cargo container. It would have been back where those other crates were. I'm not... Well, I'll look. I'll look up here. Pretty sure that was our opportunity, though, for the cargo container, and it was not there. I'm just gonna go in this cave. I think this is the cave that leads to Blackrock, but I wanna go inside to get any coal that might be in there, since we're already up here. It's kind of a cool cave, actually. I really like this cave, the interior. It's pretty cool. Here we go.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, new location discovered, cave, Timberwolf Mountain. Okay. This should be a lot of fun to check out. Guys, I think this is where we're going to call it an episode, though. Got some exploration to do. There should be some fun stuff ahead. Thank you so much for coming along. If you made it this far into the video, hey, before you leave, please click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment if you like. Love to hear from you. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.